Hey Bill, it's Kendall. Today I was going to tell you a story about another friend from when I was growing up. His name was Forrest Jackson, and he was a pretty cool dude. He's a musician, good friend. He was always doing goofy stuff, man, like making up his own words and yelling funny things. He was a nice guy. He played the saxophone, and he'd always try to cheer his friends up. One of my favorite things that I ever heard about him was we had a mutual friend. I still have the friend. Sky was his name, and I guess he told Forrest he was having a bad day, and Forrest drew him a comic of like a dinosaur talking to a stick figure. So you got a big T Rex and then like a little guy over here, and the little guy says like, "I'm sad." And the T Rex man, he looks down on him. He says, "All my friends are dead." And then there's a deadpan scene where they're just looking at each other. And then there's a deadpan scene where they're just looking at each other. And then, you got the T Rex and the little guy again. And T Rex says, "I'm sorry you're sad, though." And that was just like it was a good reflection of his sense of humor. And, we were always out doing crazy stuff, man. Like, I remember a little bit after high school, we drove to Port Townsend. Or maybe, yeah, that was after high school. Uh, we drove out to Port Townsend to see a friend of ours. I'm gonna leave him nameless because this may or may not be a felony. But the guy used to collect traffic signs like that one there, that arrow that I like to keep pointing up. That's one he gave to me in Forest that I took home. Um, it's another good story. He was really fun to have in classes too. He's a smart guy, really studious. I once heard that like he was given a pamphlet of stuff he was supposed to learn to become a pharmacist, and I instead of completing it over the span of a week or several weeks, he did the whole thing in one night. But I remember he was in, I think, a social studies class with me, and we had a fun back and forth. We both worked pretty hard. We did our best, and our teacher knew that, and she thought we were so funny that she like let us write our own report card comments. And I think Forrest got like 2% better of a grade than I did once. And we requested on a report card for that year that it said, for each of us respectively, for Forrest, it said, "Good job, Forrest. You're doing slightly better than Kendall." And then for me, it said, "Good job, Kendall. You're doing slightly worse than Forrest." Uh, he was a funny guy. There's also a recording of him out there in circulation somewhere. I think maybe it's on Facebook of him playing a song called "About a Girl" by Nirvana. And he was really talented. He didn't just play the saxophone. He played the electric bass, and he played the guitar as well. I'm pretty sure he sang a little bit, and I know he would compose stuff every now and then. But anyway, it's this recording of him singing a song by Nirvana, and he's sitting there in front of a fireplace. He's got it made out to be like a late night TV show, like aesthetic video, songs with Forrest by the fireplace kind of thing. And he says, "My name is Forrest Jackson, and this song is called about a girl." And he starts playing guitar. He's playing the song, but instead of singing the words, he just starts going, and I think he does that for about, I mean, at least a minute. It was incredible. He stuck with the bit. Um, yeah, I've actually got a painting of him. I did, so you can kind of see what he looks like, minus the fact that I made him yellow and green. God knows why. But that's him right there, playing the saxophone. Yeah, he's a fun dude. We used to like try to challenge each other too. We play trombone and he plays saxophone, and we learn songs together. And he was usually better at it. Um, usually, always better at it. Yeah, he's a fun guy. Uh, Thanks for listening, Bill. I hope things are well, and I love you. Bye.